Hello and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. I am Big Dog Gaming. In this video, we are going to continue talking to Sambor. Then we will head home and start to plant cabbage fields. So let's start it up. All right, let's talk to this Peckerwood. I think you're lost, boy. Sorry, I didn't mean to Wait a second. Look at me in the eye and stop shivering for crying out loud, huh? Black and blue, you're Jordan's family, aren't you? Yes, my name's Rasimir, and you must be Sambor, then. And how do you know that? I was talking with Unidrest. He told me that you were a part of the reminders as well. A part of what now? The pack? The one with Unidrest and Jordan? I never heard this idiotic name in my life. Oh, sorry. Maybe I've been mistaken. We were called the Undying Fist. Oh my, that's so much worse. Whatever. What do you know? What are you, like 12? Normally I would argue with you about that, but I'm afraid you'll kick my bucket during this dispute, old man. Oh, there is something I would kick for sure. So smart choice, Snot. Anyway, I would love to hear some stories about my uncle and the Pack's adventures altogether. Well, that's an amazing coincidence because I would love to spend my time telling the old tales by the crackling fire. Oh my, really? No, leave my property and forget where it is. Oh, come on. It will only take a moment. A moment of a moment, really. Just tell me. What was my uncle like? How did you become part of the Undying Fist? What did you do exactly as a pack? You don't know what we did? You just didn't get to that part yet. All right. Be quiet and try to be less annoying. Where should I begin? Right. It all started when Jordan left his home. He was about 18 at the time, if I remember correctly. That clever bastard was always too big of a fish for his birthplace, and he knew that. Left as soon as he could, but cleverness at such a young age always means two things: being arrogant or being hot-headed. His plan was to set out on a big adventure. That's it. Pretty detailed, huh? A path like that is paved with skeletons of young idiots. But none of them was Jordan. Either way, he was a wandering for days. Days soon turned into weeks, and his rations into dust. He was useless as a hunter back then, at least, so berries and mushroom was all he could get. So obviously, he needed some coins. He came across a manor with or- orchards. So vast they seemed like an ocean. Jordan managed to find some work there. A week of back-breaking labor had passed. His hands were covered in blisters, skin red from the scorching sun, knees pulsating from the pain. I must say, you're a really amazing storyteller. I wasn't expecting that. Shut up. Do you want me to finish? Where was I? Oh, right. He was exhausted from the tenderiest work he's done. Went to the lord of the manor with a smile on his face to collect the payment. His stomach was already full with fantasies of all the delicious treats he was dreaming of buying. And all of that was ruined by the hand of the Lord holding a couple lousy coins. Jordan was furious. That was merely a fraction of the pay he was supposed to acquire. He started shouting at the Lord, demanding justice. Peasants were just flies to the Lord, disgusting, replaceable insects. And what did you do with the fly which buzzes too loudly? Both of the Lord's palms struck Jordan's ears with the strength of an ox. Jordan fell to the ground, stunned, and the Lord's strides threw him out of the manor like garbage, stealing the that few pathetic coins while doing so. If I may add, it wasn't until the evening when Jordan regained his hearing, and with it came a fervent thought, a thought of revenge. Your uncle was quite a capable fighter when I met him 10 years later, but he wasn't back then. He knew the guards would massacre him if he only came close. So he needed to find another way to fulfill his vengeance. Jordan was always ambitious, but the hatred fueled him like nothing before. And what happened next? What came later was me becoming bored of this conversation. Go away. No way, you can't leave me like this. I can do whatever I want. Scram, I have things to do. What things? I'll do them for you. I'll do anything you want. Just please tell me the whole story. Damn, you're annoying. Please, 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 please. Fine, just shut up already. Just say what needs to be done and you won't regret it. Here, grab this shovel. It's a piece of crap, but it will do. There are clay deposits behind my house. Go there and dig up some clay for me. On it, boss. Okay, now what we want to do is build a campfire because we don't want to do this in the dark. So we'll sleep till morning. All right, now let's, since I need to be able to see some things on the ground over here. All right, where's that shovel? Okay, now the things you want to see on the ground are these little figurines because they are going to give us a quest for Sambor soon. All right. There's like 23 to 25 of them. Now it's a matter of just finding the other ones. Oh, look, another shovel and clay. All right. Now it's just a matter of finding the last two. There they are. There we go. Put our shovel away. Go talk to Sambor and finish the story. You have it. Here's all the clay you wanted. Will you finish the story now? All right, all right. So, as I've already said, Jordan wasn't much of a fighter back then. He didn't have any money nor connections, but he had one thing, an unusual ability, you see. From an early age, Jordan was an exceptionally good liar. No sweaty palms, no voice cracks, no tells really. Calm, steady breath, eye contact held all the way. He eventually managed to handle any kind of pressure, even in the craziest of situations. But it wasn't that at first. He felt no pressure lying, no stress at all. It was as natural for him as breathing. He had absolutely no remorse. He came up with a plan so immensely moronic and unrealistic that it's really hard to believe that it worked so perfectly. At first, he convinced a nearby town's tailor to sew him a whole set of clothes, worthy of the most wealthy noblemen, the finest of fabrics, silken threads, you name it, horrendously expensive. So how did he ma- so how did he manage to afford it, you may ask? It's simple. He didn't pay for it, so he stole it. I said no such thing. Jordan wasn't a thief, not in the traditional meaning of the word, at least. Apart from that, did I finish the damn story? While wearing his new clothes, he traveled to the castle of the king of the realm, and he entered. Okay, okay, now I know you're making this all up. That's simply impossible. Ha ha ha. You're absolutely right. It is. It's mad to even consider trying to pull that off. But Jordan, he just walked straight in. I don't blame you for doubting me. Damn, I would have been first to doubt a thing like that if I didn't see him do it 100 times later with my own eyes. Anyway, he walked right into the castle, and once he was there, he followed through with his plan, which was betting his wife. Whose wife? The king's. The king's wife. Hmm. So the queen. Indeed. So let me get this straight. The plan was to get into the castle and lay with the queen. Exactly that. You are right. That is the most absurdly idiotic plan I've ever heard of. I told you, but it worked like a charm. I still don't get it. What worked? What was he accomplished by that? After the lovemaking, he dressed up, deliberately leaving his undergarments on the bedside, and told the queen he'll be right back with some refreshments. Then he went to one of the king's guards, told him that he saw the queen in the company of a strange man sneaking into one of the chambers. The guard rushed in and witnessed the queen naked in the bed with the man's clothes next to her. As a loyal servant, the guard reported on the matter directly to the king himself, who, as you can probably imagine, became furious to say the least. He couldn't really punish his wife. That would be bad for his reputation, but he could pursue her lover. Unfortunately for him, at this point, Jordan was long gone from the castle, riding a beautiful bay mare he borrowed from the stable into the sunset. I still don't get it. You see, the king didn't catch the filthy seducer, but it didn't mean he couldn't track him down and find him. To do so, the only track he could follow was the one thing Jordan left behind, except his undergarments and a pleasurable memory for the queen. His name, not his real name, of course, the name he used when introducing himself to the queen was the Lord of the Orchards. Pre- Precisely, now you get it. Haha, that's incredible. The Lord's head must have left the company of his body pretty promptly. He didn't get killed. That wouldn't be in Jordan's style. The queen begged for his life to be spared, so the king threw him into the dungeon, where he spent all his days he had left. Jordan was amazing. All that with just the power of his wits and speech. He surely showed the Lord that he shouldn't have wronged him. Don't get don't get the wrong idea about his reasons. Jordan didn't get through all of this just because of what the Lord did to him. You see, the Lord was cruel, merciless brute who he mistreated all his subjects, killed for fun, raped for sport. People used to call him the laundry man because one of his habits was drowning his bastards in the lake after birth, like unwanted kittens. Jordan needed to stop him, and he did. But that's not the end of the story. After the Lord's capture, someone had to take his place. He didn't have any rightful successors, but then, with just an uncannily perfect timing, came a distant cousin of the Lord's, a charming young man with two different eyes. You have to be kidding me. He easily acquired all the possessions of his sentenced relative, but Jordan didn't want any of that, not for himself. So he only took 3 bags of coins from the treasury and left everything else in the hands of the peasants. They were elated. He is still probably worshipped there, I can tell you that. Oh, and one more thing. Why 3 bags, you might ask? That's easy. One for the tailor, another one for the stableman, and he took the horse from, and the last one for himself, with the exact amount of coins he was rightfully supposed to earn for his work on the orchard. I told you, Jordan wasn't a thief, and that was it. He mounted his beautiful mare and left the realm, continuing his adventures. At least that's the story he used to tell us, so nothing of that may be true at all. But that's just how it was with Jordan. Now I understand what you and Unigus were talking about. He really does seem surreal. I never met anyone else like that. Don't get me wrong, he had his flaws. But the things he could do, his tongue wasn't even silver. It was made of pure gold. But wait, you didn't tell me what was the purpose of the Undying Fist. Oh, I thought it was obvious now. On that day Jordan's mission was born, he knew that the spoiled, rotten elites like that were scattered all around the world, draining life and dignity from the hard-working simple folk, and that he was capable of stopping them. To some extent, at least. So that's exactly what he started out doing. Overthrowing corrupt lords and giving back to the community. He sounds like a hero, a true hero. Well, it wasn't like I mean him. Yeah, I guess you could say that. So how did you join the pack? Jordan was working solo until he met Unigus. That rat's agile fingers could work where Jordan's tongue didn't, and then they needed someone with other talents they were lacking, like strength, manliness, bravery, independence, gallantry, and integrity. Right, I think I get the picture. So they recruited the best there was. I was, between jobs at the time. So I gave them a chance, and finally the pack started to really make a difference. But I don't like to brag. Oh, yes, I noticed. Humble to the bone. Thank you for noticing. People at my level don't need to boast about our skills. And just like the sun doesn't need to prove it's bright. Anywho, I already spoke more words to you than I did in the last 5 years to anybody, so it's time for you to go. And preferably, don't come back ever. It was a great pleasure and a true honor. Yeah, I don't care. Leave now. And in return for giving away my location, deliver this delicious meal to Unigus. It's his favorite. A knuckle sandwich. Do you want me to hit him in the face? Did I stutter? No, sir. Of course, sir. I'm on my way, sir. You again. I found this strange figurine lying in the clay, a couple of them, actually. Who allowed you to take it? It's none of your business. Well, I had to. Such fine art should not be covered in mud. You really think so? Sambor, it's honestly good work. Why would you throw it away? It's stupid. It's not. You should be proud of it. I certainly would. I was. I even tried making a living off it. What happened? In the whole valley, there's really only one person that deals in artwork and ornaments of different sorts. Getting to work with her sets you really nicely in the business. But without her, you're a nobody. And the main problem is that she's a complete and utter bitch. Sambor, lewd sucker. All she cares about is money. I tried to cut some deals with her, but I had better luck negotiating with murderous degenerates. So the only thing those carbons are good for now is lying in the mud. Maybe I could speak with her. Ha! Be my guest. Her name is Fiona. She lives in Denica. I'll try to talk some sense into her. Here, grab 20 more figurine. If you feel lucky, I have tons of them. Don't lose hope, Sambor. I'll see what I can do. All right. Let's get the hell up out of here. That's a lot of reading. And I got people out of work here. That means I have to go home. There's a wolfie. I don't know if it's after me or not. Alrighty. Interesting time there with Sambor. As we go further into the story, more things will come to light. But that's for another time. I'm in no rush to do that quest line. Because like I said in the very first video, I want to keep Unidust around as long as possible. And we have 18 years to do that quest line. All right. All right. We'll go check. I don't know if we've checked it in spring or not. We may have because we got the Malavesa. Oh, wait, we're in summer, aren't we? Yeah, we're in a totally different season. Okay, no, we have not checked it. The card is still up, though. I want to see if there's a new pickaxe over here, maybe. Nope, pickaxe hasn't respawned yet. Camp hasn't respawned yet. And the cart won't despawn until like winter. Okay. Let's head back to our settlement. We'll hitch a ride since we got so much money now. I told you that flax was going to make us a small fortune. We honestly could clear every vendor out and still have flax left over. And I am so tired today. I had an early doctor's appointment today. What the hell are you running and punching for, dork? All right. I need a ride to Rolnica, please. All right. Let's go see how many manures we got. We gotta make into fertilizer. Oh, before we do anything, we need to eat and drink. I don't think we have any food, but we have drink. Oh, let's see who's without tools. It is the woodshed. Okay, the woodshed's without tools. Okay. Put 5 more in there for now. So we gotta find something for us to eat. Okay. Let's find something to eat here. All right, inventory, eat. There we go. Okay, put that away. Now what were we doing? Oh, that's right. We're going to turn our manure into fertilizer. I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. Alrighty, sorry about that. Don't know how fast that got done. Alright, now where's my hoe? Oh, he started. Get this field rubbed up here. We need this field. And we need the other cabbage field rubbed. That manure got done faster than I thought. How many fertilizers do we have now? We have oh yeah, we got, hell, we have enough to do 3 fields. There we go. You came in? Puppy's coughing again. Almost done, guys. All right, and now we got it. Yep, it's all done. Okay, we got this field rubbed up. Okay, let me see something here. We got a house here, right? getting dark, so. Alright. And get this house. Alright. Next two houses. Those will be the next two houses. Let's run up to my house now. I am extremely dirty, my wife is going to say. But she will give me a bath. Because she supposedly loves me. It's the reason why I picked her, my wife, to be the trait that she is. Because she actually expresses how much she loves you. Daily. Repair, installation. See if we can get some installation going here. Whitewash it. Get as many walls as we can done. Oh, well, might have to make another trip to Lesnica. Get some more. I'll go at 5. Make a trip to Lesnica so we can get some more limestone in the next video. So I need, still need a bunch. I'll sleep and call it a video here. Let's speak to my...
Hello.
Told you, she'd clean me. Alright guys, that is the end of the videos today. A lot of reading. But Sambor was pretty fun. And rude, all at the same time. And a bully. But on that note, I am Big Dog Gaming signing out. Until tomorrow, guys. Take care.